We have our
three.
Week 3 NFL predictions. Every pick for every game. Let's hop right into it.
Hasn't been going well for me, but hey, bounce back
It's been
week
going
here.
great for me.
Bounce back week here. Patch traveling to the New York Football Jets. Give me the Patriots. What is there for me to believe that the Jets are a better team than the Patriots?
The offense, the
Wrong.
defense, the
Wrong.
coaching.
Wrong. Oh,
Whoa.
The coaching. Did you just say Robert Saleh?
Yeah.
That's absolutely absurd. So the Jets go and beat a ragtag, terrible Will Levis run Titans team barely by a last couple drive touchdown. It took a spectacular effort from rookie 20-year-old Braylon Allen. Give me a break on the Jets. The Patriots at least hung tight against a Seattle team that we know is at least average, and they beat a Cincinnati team that we both feel highly about. I'm going Patriots on the road.
Okay, I'm taking the Jets. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers. I think
That's
that
a
offense
joke.
will pop. I have nothing that I like about the Patriots either. So
That's fair, I guess. Giants at the Browns. I did think for a hot second, maybe, it's not a lot of teams start 0-3, but the Giants are bad enough to start 0-3. I'm taking the
I'm
Browns.
going to go 0-5. Yeah, I'm taking the Browns as well.
Okay, next split here. Eagles traveling to New Orleans to play the Saints. Look, I'm gonna get on the bandwagon early with the Saints. I think it's a good offense. And what is the weakness of Philadelphia?
The secondary.
They couldn't cover that chair sitting over there. I mean, and that one's on wheels. At least that one's more mobile than this one. They probably couldn't even cover this one. They are not a good defense. The Saints are clearly a prolific offense. I will take the Saints to outscore them. I think it's going to be high scoring, but I think they outscore the Eagles.
One of the things here is knowing when to predict the return to earth from some teams that start in way above their heads. So I do think the Saints have some semblance of, at least a good direction for the season. I just don't see them having the talent to stack up in Week 3 against Philadelphia. So I'm going to go Eagles.
Broncos at the Bucks. I don't think the Bucks fall, quote unquote, back down to earth. I'll go with the Bucks going to 3-0.
Well, yeah, the Bucks. I think they have the talent to be there. I don't think they're pretending. I think Baker Mayfield's playing his ass off, and I think that team around him supporting it.
Next one, Packers traveling to Nashville to face the Titans. Malik Willis against his former team. I'm gonna take the known commodities. I'm gonna take a better coach. I'm gonna take a better offensive line. I'm gonna take a better running back room, and I'm gonna take all that over the Titans. I think the Packers win in another ugly, low-scoring, run the football, defense-focused game.
I'm going Titans, and I don't trust what Green Bay has going into there without a Jordan Love at quarterback. He was one of the only pieces that actually made me feel that they had
I think Malik Willis is a better
something
quarterback
going on.
than Will Levis.
Ooh.
He's not losing football games.
No,
Will
but-
Levis has single-handedly lost 2 football games. How is that even possible? It's bad.
He's also a pretty good spot on the offense, though, when it comes to production.
Yeah, sure. Bears at the Colts. Look, I probably should go with the Colts here. I'm going to bet with my heart here, and I'm going to go with my guy Caleb Williams to bounce back, have a good game. And also, that Colts defense can get got a little bit, right? We saw Green Bay run as much as they wanted on them. We saw C.J. Stroud throw it all over the field against them. So that defense isn't... It's a good spot for rookie Caleb Williams to maybe get a little bit of mojo. I'm going to bet with my heart here, although I should take the Colts to get their first win.
Just the only thing, I don't trust the offensive line in Chicago, and I just don't trust the organization of Chicago. It's been bumpy to start the season, and I just don't think that gets straightened out here against the Colts with at least a decent enough defensive line to get pressure on Caleb and to break that offensive line down to the point where they might not be able to run the ball that well.
Sure. Texans at the Vikings. We got a string of agreements here. I'm going to go with the Texans. I think they're a better football team.
Yeah, Texans all day.
I'm interested to see that D'Amico Ryans defense against Sam Darnold. We think he's good so far. Is he going to see ghosts, maybe?
I think
one of those games is coming, right? Like, one of them is on the horizon. I feel like it might be this one.
I mean, dude, that defense is buzzing. That whole team is buzzing in Houston.
For sure. Chargers at the Steelers, both going Chargers. I'm actually surprised the Steelers are favored here. You're going to see that here in about 5 minutes.
Is that just Acrisure then? Like, I don't know where they're getting that, because unless they are just completely blind. That team is just significantly better. I want to pick Pittsburgh. I want to pick, in my heart of hearts, I want to pick Pittsburgh, but I think
I think Justin Herbert's a very, very good quarterback, and we've seen them pick apart Pittsburgh. So,
yeah.
Panthers at the Raiders. Raiders are a better football team. Panthers are devoid of talent.
100% agree.
Dolphins at the Seahawks with Mike White or who's even starting? Skylar Thompson. They signed Tyler Huntley this week. Maybe Tyler Huntley starts. Seahawks for me.
Listen, if you have any of Miami's weapons on your fantasy team, deal them, dump them to the least knowledgeable person in your league. See if somebody will take them because nobody's getting them the ball. It's going to be a rough season for Miami.
Lions at the Cardinals. I think the Lions are a better football team, although I think it's going to be a high scoring. I think it's going to be a 33-30 type of game, but I think the Lions win.
Yeah, Lions. I do have my reservations, though, because Arizona's looked so good.
They have looked good. And the Lions did only put up 16 points against the Bucs.
I'm not personally buying the Arizona stock, so I'm going Lions.
Fair enough. Niners at the Rams. I don't know who the Rams are going to throw the foot. No Puka Nacua, no Cooper Kupp. Now, on the flip side, no Christian McCaffrey, no Deebo Samuel. Still have George Kittle, still have Brandon Ayuk. They still have...
They're deeper.
They're still going to run the football better. They still have a better defense, so I'm going to go with the Niners.
Yeah, Niners, more depth. They can handle and sustain injuries a little bit better, and that's what it comes down to.
Last split of the week here, our fifth and final. Ravens at the Cowboys. Now, to be fair, I have the Cowboys starting 2-9, but I had them winning that game against New Orleans. So I got to give them one back. I say this every year for prediction. We can go down and say win-loss, win-loss. But every year, not every team is going to lose every game they're underdogs in and win every game they're favorites in.
Sure.
So I think this is one of those games where the Cowboys may fly under the radar a little bit. And what are the odds the best team at home over the last half decade gets blown out in a playoff game last year, gets blown out against New Orleans? Are they going to lose the third straight home game? My guess is history is going to take over and say no. I think they win a close one.
I think they lose simply just because they don't have the guys to win. This is one of the worst teams in Dallas, I think, that we've seen in some time. Their offense is completely dependent on if CeeDee Lamb can get open and if Dak can make that throw. That's pretty much it.
I mean, that's a fair point.
There's not much going on in Dallas that I like. And plus, the chippiness and the attitude that you're going to get from this Baltimore team starting 0-2, they are going to be scrapping and fighting for a win, and especially on the road. You walk into Jerryland, kick the front door in, beat the Cowboys, and get out of there. That's a good day for Baltimore. That's a good day for Baltimore.
Yeah. Chiefs at the Falcons. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I think they are a better football team. The Falcons aren't very good.
Yeah.
And it's primetime Kirk. Jags at the Bills. We're going into Monday Night Football now. I'm going to go ahead and take the Bills at home, too.
Yeah, I'm going Bills.
Commanders at the Bengals. Now, be careful. You're going to see this line here. Bengals are favored by 8, but I think the Bengals are the better team.
Yeah, I like the Commanders, and I was thinking about them as an underdog, but not right now. Not right now, but I do love what I see from Jaden Daniels. I think he's really good.
For sure. To run back through the splits, I have the Patriots, you have the Jets. I have the Saints, you have the Eagles. I have the Packers, you have the Titans. I have the Bears, you have the Colts. Don't feel great about that one. I have the Cowboys, you have the Ravens.
All right, there you go. You got a chance to dig yourself out of this hole this week.
Five splits. I could get back within a game in both meanings of the game.
Yeah, 100%.
Points and actual total games.
Love it.